Welcome back. In this section, you're going to look a little deeper into your where, what, and why. Now we're going to look at where you are as a parent. Now, please be honest with yourself and non-judgmental. Let's just look. Where are you as a parent? Go ahead and have your journal or your workbook ready because we are going to write some things in here now. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to put down, what do you see yourself now as a parent? It can be anything. It can be that strong, resilient parent. It can be that I am amazingly strong as far as all these challenges and I feel like I've gained resilience. Or you could be like, I am overwhelmed and done and stressed to the max. Wherever you feel you are right now, go ahead and write. I would say where I was several years ago, I would say I was a compassionate parent, a loving parent, but overwhelmed parent, short-tempered parent, easily frustrated parent, and not happy parent. That's where I was, and that's the truth. That's the honesty. If we have to be true to ourselves where we're at. It doesn't mean we have to stay there, but it is important to be honest with ourselves where we are. Now, currently, if I would write it, I would say, I definitely am not the perfect parent. I definitely have areas I can improve upon, but I feel like I'm having more fun. I am happier, not all the time, but majority of the time. I have fun with my kids. I look at opportunities to have fun. I definitely was not there several years ago. And I feel like my kids are in a great place right now. And I feel like I am able to give them what they need. There may be some things that I'm definitely not doing that I wish I would, because we're parents and we always have those things that we wish we could. And we'll go over the shouldas, couldas in the next module. But be honest, it's okay. And where we are now is perfect, because that is where we are with the tools we have now. And that's why you're here, to get those tools and practices. Second question on your questionnaire. I have created this course and why I'm so passionate about sharing these tools. Would you like to be happier? Would you like to be more patient? The first reason why is be more knowledgeable when your kids have certain challenges. What are some of those and our kids' characteristics as parents to be that safe space as a parent that you would like to get throughout this course? So go ahead and write those. And then the next thing I want you to look at is to be that calm presence and to be that different characteristics. And you can react, depends on how motivated you are. And it is you can actually go deeper into each one of those characteristics, don't have the tools to do it, and no one has showed you, and you don't have the support. Say, I want to be more patient. There are so many challenges and struggles that you are having that, because it can be overwhelming. When I lose my patience, I end up yelling at my kids, and I don't want to do that. Our kids need us. And why? I will tell you, why don't I not want to? I look back and I wish I was that parent, when I yell at my kids now, to my kids, them feel when bad, they were younger. It makes me feel but bad. I wasn't. Like yelling at my kids. Feel guilty or shameful for that, because it is what it is, and I can't change the past. Well, I can change then I'm not showing control how to what comes in the future by making the choices today. That is compassionate when feeling stressed or challenged. Look at, and I'm not handling what you want for your tough moments in a way that I want to, your kids to react the way I want my kids to. Start to choose the practices throughout this course that will help you be more resilient to meet that goal of what you want to see your kids. Do you see how when you dig deeper into the why, it makes it more meaningful, and it gives you more clarity in the overall picture of what you want and why? Because we need those strong whys when we are making these changes. So go ahead, do the 3-step why now. The next part of this is to look at where you are in a year from now. Sometimes we are so blindsided by where we are now that we can't see anything else but where we are now, and we can't even envision something being different. but because we don't have the tools and we don't have the steps, which that's what you will get throughout this course. So right now, what I want you to do is I want you to envision those qualities you want to be as a parent. Close your eyes, take a minute, and just see where you are. Picture yourself, your kid's having a moment, and you are just so patient, and you've got it. You are in control in that moment. You are resilient. Like, picture yourself being that parent. If you want, you can pause it and just take a minute and just kind of daydream of being that parent that you want to be. Then I want you to write down how it's impacted your life by being that type of parent and how it's impacted your kids or others around you. So go ahead, write those two. It's very important that we do these journaling exercises because when we write it out, it helps us to feel it, and then it really gives us that strong why to make those action steps that you will be getting as we go throughout these courses and those call to actions to make those changes. Strong whys gives us strong reasons and then gives us strong motivation for making those changes. When you're done with this, go ahead and come back because I want to give you my whys. There are 4 reasons why I have created this course and why I want you to join me on this journey. The first reason is for our kids. Our kids need us to be that calm, safe space for them. Our kids that are sensitive pick up so much in their environment. You know, a lot of times we look at all of the noises, the smells, the sensations, the sights, but what we don't realize is how much they pick up on our emotions, on our energy. And we really need to be mindful of that because when we are that calm, self-regulated person and we can be in that state for our kids, that will help our kids to be the same. Second reason, which is co-regulation. Co-regulation is the process whereby one nervous system calms another, producing a feedback loop that is suited for both. Now, I will tell you, co-regulation is extremely hard when us as parents, a lot of times my kids' behaviors would trigger me and send my nervous system into a loop. So like I said, this is a journey. I'm going to show you the tools. We're going to show you the practices so you can help calm that nervous system for yourself. Then you can help your child to calm their nervous system. But the first thing is to get yours under control. And that is not always easy with a lot of the challenges that we face in life. So co-regulation is another reason why I am doing this course, because it's so important for you to be that person that can co-regulate that calm, organized state for your kids, especially in those challenging moments, which is extremely hard to do, but we're going to work on that. And the third reason is because when you have these tools and when you are living these practices and living in a better state of well-being and you're feeling happier and you're feeling more joyful, it's going to impact everyone around you, everyone in the family. It's contagious. Just as the state of anxiety is contagious, when you're around someone that's very anxious and nervous, you can feel that. Well, so is happiness, so is joyfulness. So let's start to take those moments and take those steps to be in that other state of being. For our whole family, it's so much nicer. I tell you, when I'm happier, my kids are happier. You will see as you start to make these changes, people around you change as well, just indirectly from you changing your state of well-being. So that is the third reason. And the fourth reason is because why not enjoy life? I feel like, my main goal is for people to stress less, love more, because we have one life. And if you believe in reincarnation, we have many, but right now we're in this one. Why not have an enjoyable life? We live in a culture, especially in the Western culture, we have so many resources and so many things available to us, but we're not happy. And to me, that's not right. That's not normal. We should be in a state of well-being and enjoy life. That's what it's about. What else is life about if we can't enjoy it? So that's my fourth reason, because I feel like we should be able to enjoy life. We should have a life that we love and enjoy. Even when we're faced with those challenges, even when it's hard, we know that these are moments that we can handle and rise above and learn from. So those are my 4 reasons. Those are my 4 whys for you. I hope this lesson was beneficial for you to really dig deeper into your whys and motivate you for, as we start to get into more of the tools and practices, to continue with them, to embrace them, to pick those ones that work for you and really start to implement them. So I will see you in the next section, which is one of my favorite topics and one of the most important topics of this whole course, and really lays the foundation for this course, because if you have this one particular tool and start to implement this one practice, it's going to make all the other steps so much easier. So I will see you in the next lesson.